Hello and welcome to my 68th book synopsis. If I ask a question, what are the biggest challenges or the greatest challenges for the humankind? Every person will have a different answer. Some of us may look from the global perspective, some may purely look from the personal perspective. All of that will depend on your physical state of mind, mental state, your financial condition, many other things, your religion, your nation, so many things. But the question is still relevant. What are the greatest challenges? My today's book tries to give few answers to this particular question. The name of the book is 21 Lessons for 21st Century and this is a bestseller obviously, and by the author Yuval Noah Harari, published in 2018. The other bestseller of this author is of course Sapiens. Some of you may have seen that and may have seen my book synopsis also of that book. This book is primarily divided into 5 parts and we are going to talk about each of them briefly. The first one talks about the challenges that we have in the so-called liberalized world. Say disillusionment or not having enough work due to advancement of artificial intelligence, liberty or free will or not having of that, and equality. Part 2 of this book continues to talk on the challenges again, but these are on the topics like community or civilization, immigration become important topic nowadays, nationalism and religion. And on the last 2 topics, nationalism and religion, he hits hard like anything. You need to have a strong heart to read these 2 chapters. At the same time, he also discusses the potential solutions or potential political responses for these complex issues. I am saying complex because there are, for example, immigration is not an easy issue to handle for any country. You should read that to understand in details. I will not talk much because we will not be able to finish this book maybe in 15, 20, 30 minutes also. That's why I will be touching it quickly. Third part talks about primarily on terrorism, on possibility of a global war, and the biases and hatred that start such conflicts. Please remember, this book was written in 2018, before the Ukraine-Russia war and Israel-Palestine war started. The 4th part is a quite interesting one. It talks first about we as human beings being ignorant. Now it's quite difficult to agree to this particular statement. We know everything, we have a lot of help available, and probably that is also one of the reasons why we are ignorant. So author has spent some time in explaining why he thinks we are ignorant, and once we admit that yes, we are indeed ignorant, we are made ignorant or we are ignorant, whichever way, he then tries to talk about how much we understand global developments and distinguish wrongdoings from injustice. The 5th part and the last part is you can say a general gyan kind of a thing. Look at the names of these 3 chapters, the 3 chapters in this particular part: meaning, education and meditation. He talks at a general level on this particular these 3 topics. As far as last chapter, meditation, is concerned, he talks clearly as to how and what help he needed or he took to understand himself. It's very difficult for all of us to understand himself, but it is important. He took help of Vipassana, and obviously he says that individually person can take help that they want. These are the 5 parts. Now, if I have to conclude this book, you would have heard some of the complicated words. Of course, those are complicated words and complicated concepts to understand and to think about it and to write, lessons on them. But the author has written this book in so simple way or so commonsensical way that you feel that, oh, it is so easy. But as they say, common sense is not so common, and that is why the importance of the book, because the way he has written in so commonsensical way that we feel it is simple. All in all, heavy topic explained in commonsensical way. And one more thing is, he talks primarily of present and the near future rather than talking about the past and past glory and how do we use that to improve our future. That is not going to help in the current situation. He explains that very well. I think that's all from my side this time. Quite interesting book, and each of us should read that book for sure. Thank you so much. Keep giving me feedback, suggestions, as well as if you think I read any particular book, do let me know. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.